We know there are many articles to read. However, we have trouble reading them because of difficult words and sentences we don't understand, and end up losing our motivation. So, I have selected online articles that use easy English. You would find new and expressive ways to adapt them to fit different contexts and situations.
Reading practice. For speaking. Read silently or aloud, as if you were telling it to someone else. Audio will be without repetition, with a brief pause between each chunk or sentence. She was afraid to try ice skating, but she finally did it. She found it easier than expected.
Ice skating. I have a confession. I've never ice skated before. My daughter has wanted to go for a long time. But I never took her. Because I was worried it would be overwhelming. Since I've never skated. But in 2021, I'm just going to go with it. What's the worst that could happen, right? Update, January 23rd, 2021. I went ice skating. I was nervous before I went. But since I was addicted to rollerblading as a child, I had no issues whatsoever. I thought I would fall. But it was surprisingly easy, and I haven't fallen once.
Expression spotlight. Has wanted to go for a long time.
It's my wife's 30th birthday. So I'm planning to surprise her with a trip to Rome. As she has wanted to go for a long time.
If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would it be and why?
I would probably travel to Italy. Since my family has wanted to go for a long time. I would love to try the gelato, pizza, and fresh pasta. As well as see the beautiful little towns.
I was worried it would.
The mattress came right on time. And it matches the height description. I was worried it would be too small, but it's not. The only problem is that it's very firm. I wouldn't mind that for myself. But I bought it for my elderly mother. She suffers from back pain. So now I have to buy a mattress topper. But overall, it's great for the price.
What made you want to volunteer and foster?
I expressed to Kathleen my love of animals.
but my hesitation in volunteering at the shelter. I was worried it would be too emotional. Because I thought the shelter would be a sad place. She convinced me to stop by and check it out. I'm glad she did, because I was hooked immediately.
I'm going to go with it.
So yeah, I'm just trying to be positive. I'm going to have hurdles and setbacks. But I'm just going to go with it. And hopefully I'll get through it. That's what I've got to do.
I'm always the go-with-the-flow sort of person anyway. So with the game moving this way or that way, I'm going to go with it.
I was nervous before.
I was a little nervous before. I can't remember the last time I was nervous. Before a game.
I don't remember. When was the last time I was nervous before a game? But once I stepped out on the court, it was fun.
I arrived 30 minutes before the race. and started my pre-race ritual warm-up. But Coach Christie, my sister, not really my coach. Advised me to take the day off prior to the race. So my legs were nice and relaxed for the race. I was nervous before the race. But I was also pretty confident.
What were you excited about? Or nervous about? Before your program?
I was nervous before my program. That I would experience homesickness. And miss my family and friends a lot. I was excited to explore a new country. And immerse myself in a new culture different from my own.
I had no issues whatsoever.
I am using a Mac and Safari. Last week, I had no issues whatsoever. But this week is a different story. It won't even allow me to click on it as an option.
I cannot begin to express the gratitude. I feel towards the staff of Pilgrim Manor North. For the love and care they gave to my mother. during the final months of her life. I highly recommend this facility. Amy Henry.
Pilgrim Manor is well situated. The staff and the facility were very good. My mother got excellent care there. She was in a semi-private room. The room was well maintained. And the facility as a whole was well maintained. There were a lot of activities going on. And I had no issues whatsoever with them. About keeping me informed of what was going on with my mother. They were very attentive to her needs. Carolyn.
That's all for today. I hope this helps you with your English. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.